Okay, day 2 of the Appalachian Trail. So day 2 for us, because yesterday, as we said in video 1, was just kind of getting our bearings, getting settled and whatnot. So day 2, we are now up at Springer Mountain. We've just dropped our car off at Neil's Gap, and our host took us all the way out there, and then he's dropped us off here at Springer Mountain. To get to the actual start of the Appalachian Trail and up to Springer Mountain, we've got about a mile hike to do to get to the start, and then we're going to have to backtrack and come back. But when you get here, because yesterday when we were at Amacola Falls, the information centre really wasn't very helpful. They're actually in the process of building a nice big visitor centre, but the little area that they had, they didn't have any maps, they had very little information, so we were a little bit nervous coming up here. But what we've got over here is a digital kiosk, so you can download this, and there's internet here. There's actually a solar panel up here that's actually allowing access for that, and you can get a map, get all the information. So I strongly recommend that you get this done. So all right, we're going to make our way up to Springer Mountain and get started on our Appalachian journey. Let's do this. Okay, so we've just hiked a mile to the start of the Appalachian Trail, so we are officially at the start of the Appalachian Trail. Our goal today is to do about 13.5 miles to get to Justus Creek, I think it's called. Ultimately, we're heading to Neil's Gap. So it's been a fantastic hike so far. The views are absolutely spectacular. But we're going to get going, and I'm going to be reserving battery today. We'll probably check back in when we decide where we're going to camp in and show you some of the camping options and whatnot. So, all right, happy trails. Okay, and here's an example of a water source. So obviously you'd want to make sure you're carrying a good filtration system, which we have. We'll leave a link in the description below so you can see the one that we're using. On that note, I'll leave a link in the description for all of our camping equipment, and at the end of the trail I'll add to it the things that we wish we had packed on the trail. So all right, so that's an example of the water sources that you can look to fill your water bottle up. So this is an example of one of the shelters. So this is pretty cool. It looks like there's actually 2 levels to this, and a picnic table. So you've got room there you can sleep, and then you can also go up there by the looks of it. And there's a folder over there that's filled with notes that people have left and signed. Got some instructions on here. Lots of people obviously have signed the walls. And then you have fire pits out here, and then you've got your bear storage for your food over there. So yeah, perfect. So we'll be aiming for one of these tonight, or a campground, we're not sure yet. So beautiful. And we decided to pull over, and we're going to take a 30-minute break, have a bite to eat, and we found this beautiful waterfalls. What's it called, Craig? Oh. So the name of this falls is Long Creek Falls, and it's about 5.2 miles from Springer Mountain. So yeah, so let's enjoy some lunch. Okay, so we're about 8 miles in, and we have got to Hawk Mountain campsite. So this is certainly an option if you wanted to take a break here, have a rest. There is a water option down here, but it looks like it's about probably half a mile to get down just to see the water. But lots of different campsites, lots of options for an overnight, and there is a shelter at this location. So, but we're going to keep moving. We're going to try and do another 5 miles. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we'll see how we do, and let's see where we end up spending the night. Okay. So it's about 7:39, and we're still hiking. We were trying to get to Justus Creek, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to get dark soon. My bro Greg struggling a little bit, got a pretty bad blister on the back of his foot, and to be fair, my knee's starting to hurt a little bit from an old injury. So yeah, I'm hoping when we get to the top of this hill we'll find somewhere to make camp for the night. and then we'll make a decision on what we want to do. Need something a little bit bigger than that for camping. Anyway, let's keep going. We're nearly at the top, look. Okay, you can see the clearing. Whew, it's a tough one. Make sure you train. Okay, so last night we ended up camping at the top of Sepharsus Mountain. I'll put the correct text down here below. We had a long, tough hike up here yesterday, and we wanted to get to, I think it's called Justus Creek, but that was still another couple of miles from where we finally got to, and it was starting to get dark, so we decided to set up camp here right on the top of this mountain. It was actually a really, really good night. It was very comfortable. So we met another couple that were up here, similar story. They got up here and they were like, there's no way we're getting any further in, now it's getting dark. So this is a great spot, a little bit of a campground here, somewhat nice views. It's a little bit blocked by the leaves, but it's really nice, and it wasn't too cold up here as well. So now we're actually making our way down one of the mountains, and well,
that's in the cutting room floor. True professional hikers. I'm still rolling, bro. That is gold.